I am tired already. Like, I am tired. These weapons that are being formed against me are prospering, Lord, and I am tired. Okay, let me just... What's up everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Zeigh. If you're new here, please go down below, hit the like, subscribe and notification bell so YouTube notifies you every time I post a video. If you're a returning subscriber, let's say thank you so much for making and watching today's video. I really love and appreciate each and every one of you guys coming back and actually supporting me. It never goes unnoticed, and I just want to say thank you so much.
Something for your fire.
In today's video, I want to talk to you guys about red flags and noticing your own red flags and working on them into turning them into green flags, you know, because some of us have our own toxic traits that we bring into relationships, into friendships, into any other kind of relation that we have with other people, social relations that we have with other people that we might not even notice, you know. These behaviors or patterns are so innate that we just enact them subconsciously. We don't know that what we're doing is wrong or hurting the other person, but we're doing it either way. And you know what the worst part is? These traits or red flags in most cases not only harm the next person but also harm you as the person who holds these beliefs or these patterns or these behaviors out. Makes sense, right? I want to talk about this in the context of relationships and friendships, right? Personally, I've always felt, I've always felt insecure whenever I got into a relationship or a partnership with someone. Like, especially when that relationship is, be it a relationship or friendship. When it's when the relationship is new, and secondly, when the relationship is not just a friendship, but you know, a sexual relationship. I personally always have the tendency of putting other people first, of putting their needs and their wants and whatever it is, that basically just putting them first, okay? If I care and I love you and you mean something to me, and especially if you're new in my life and I'm trying to get to know you or trying to get us to a certain point that I'm imagining in my head that I would love to see, I would make sure that you get your way. Like, whatever it is that you want to do that's going to make you happy. Like, I'm so good at putting myself last, at putting my needs and wants last, that has hurt me so many times in the past when it comes to friendships, relationships, and basically just encounters with other people. Quick story time. Last year, a friend of mine, well, me and a friend of mine decided, you know what, let's be more than friends, okay? Let's try this thing out, okay? After being friends for an X amount of time, we decided, okay, let's just try and see if things can't be more than what meets the eye. We tried that, and I don't want to lie, that was one of the best experiences when it comes to experiencing love and intimacy, because I'm very big on intimacy when it comes to relationships with people, be it friendships or whatever. Like, I'm very big on intimacy, and intimacy does not just mean sex, okay? Intimacy can mean so many things to so many different people. So I'm very big on intimacy, and that was one of the best relationships of my life. And I just have to, it wasn't even a relationship, because I think it lasted April, May, June, July, 4 months. And I know it's short. It was 4 months, one of the best 4 months in my life that I've ever experienced. But one of the other things that I also realized in me putting my needs and wants last is I'm always compromising myself, and I'm always putting myself in situations where I am the second best thing. And that works with my insecurities so, like, yo guys, I feel like this thing comes from being in relationships with the people that I was with were DL. Okay, if you don't know what DL is, it's down low people. These are men that sleep with other men, but on the down low. Usually they have their girlfriends or wives or whatever the situation might be, but on the side they fucking niggas. We term them after 9 in South Africa. Others call them DLs or whatever the term you guys may call it. And I was just the other guy, you know, I couldn't even say the mistress, because I was just the mistress in those relationships. And I've grown so accustomed to that even when I'm in situations where I'm now the main priority of that person, I still behave like, not even behave, but I still see things that I'm not there. Like, I keep suspecting that, okay, maybe this person is with another person during the time they're not with me, because I have that mentality at the back of my mind that I am the second best thing that the person ever has, that this person has or ever had. I hope that makes sense. And I don't know, this past month has been it's been difficult, it's been difficult coming to terms with the fact that this is where I had situated myself, like in this mentality, in this constant cycle of self-harm, because more than anything, I don't want to put it on these men that they're the ones who hurt me, but also put it on me and take accountability for the fact that I was the one who enabled this pattern or behavior to continue throughout my catalog of men that I've been with. I think that also comes to the fact that I was at a point in my life where I had very low self-esteem, like in high school and growing up in general, being the big fat kid. I had very low self-esteem, so whenever a man would look in my direction or give me the attention, or I would always try to latch onto that, because it's something that I'm so not used to, and when it comes on by, I just want to grab it with both hands and never let it go, not realizing that I am compromising myself in these situations. I am putting myself through hell, all in the name of getting some love or affection from someone else. These are things that I could have given myself. I realize that now these are things that I could have given myself. The love, the pleasure, these are things that I could have given myself and not depended on anyone from the other side to give to me. But the fact that even I hated myself at that time, it was so hard to look around and notice the love that had surrounded me, like my friends and my family. So whenever a man came in my direction, gave me a second glance or looked in my direction, just spoke to me, I would latch onto that and wouldn't want to let it go, no matter how fucked up the situationship was. I would latch on. I feel like this is why my friends keep on saying that, the colors will catch. Like, I'm so quick to catch feelings in situationships because of that, because I'm not used to it. And I feel like if you've ever been a duff in your life, if you don't know what duff is, it's a designated ugly fat friend. I feel like you'd understand this mentality, like, of not getting attention, and when you do get that attention, you fumble it because you don't know what to do with it. You're not used to it. You don't have the same training as the prettier gays or the prettier friend of yours who's so used to guys hitting them up. You were just the easy target for anyone to just fuck around with. And I honestly thought, as the duff back in the days, that now that I had lost the weight and, looking as good as I fucking look right now, and one thing, I look fucking good, okay? And I always tell myself that in the mirror. But I thought changing the body, changing the way I looked would actually change the way that men perceived me, or the way that I perceived men, not realizing that it was all just here. It was all in the mind, the fact that in the things that I had one told myself and believed when it comes to relationships with other men, and also when it comes to how I portray myself and how I present and love myself, because charity begins in home. So if I'm not gonna treat myself if I'm not gonna hold myself to a certain standard, no one else is going to hold me to that standard, okay? Which is what this cup says. I think I've shown you guys. It's like, respect yourself and the rest will follow. I hope you guys can see and read that. It's like, respect yourself and the rest will follow. And that's one thing I liked. I liked respect for myself, and I liked love for myself. I just had very low self-esteem. That men would just walk over me, and I would just get back up again, try again, get back up and try again, get back up and try again, get back up and try again and again and again, and I'm still trying again. But now I'm trying again, when you do something over and over and over and without any changes, it's like insanity. I think that's the definition of insanity. When you do the same thing over and over and expecting a different outcome, but there's no difference in the formula that you put in the first place. That's insanity. And one thing about me, I love, like, I wear my heart on my sleeves, and that's one thing that's made it very easy for me to have so many failed relationships. And I know I'm like, what, 22, so young, and I'm still gonna have so many fucked up situationships that I'm going to be in. I'm not putting that out in the universe, but I just thought these are kind of things that happen, okay? So you get what I'm saying? But I'm also not trying to downplay the fact that I've been watching people around me, my friends, being in relationships that have lasted them a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, and yet here I am. I can't even get past 6 months. See, I can't even get past 6 months because, like I said, I've been in the same pattern. I've been chained to the same rhythm, running around, doing the same thing over and over, hoping for a different outcome. And that has really taken a toll on my self-esteem, because it has really made me believe that I am unlovable, and the only thing that I have to offer, that I bring to the table, is just my booty. Like, I feel like that's the only thing, and I'm not just saying that to feel sorry for myself or whatever, but I'm saying it because it's something that I've noticed and realized, that a lot of men out there are ding-dong ditchers, like smash and pass, and there's nothing wrong with that. I've done that. Like, there's nothing wrong with smashing and passing. Like, this is life, things happen, you know. But if I have to be honest, my red flag, my toxic trait when it comes to relationships, is the fact that I just want to hold on to any form of love that comes my way. I want to hold on to it. I want to experience it. I want to enjoy it. I never want to let it go. And with a friend that I was talking about, that we escalated things from being just friends to romantic partners. When things had to end, it was so hard to let go. It was so hard to let it go, because that was the best 4 months of my life, because I've known this person for an X amount of time before we even crossed that boundary, before we even broke down our walls and, you know, got intimate with one another. I knew him before then, and now when things ended, okay, let me tell you how things ended, because I feel like this plays a very important part in describing how I'm always putting myself last, you know. He came up to me one night. We were on our way to a club it was this club, and he was like, yo, okay, I love you, but it was basically that I love you, it's not you, it's me type of situation. So that hurt, okay, because one, that's like the basic excuse in the book to tell someone that the problem is not you but me. I'm not where I'm imagining myself to be, or I'm not where you are, so this thing is not gonna work, so let's just put an end to it. I didn't ask why, I didn't object. I just said, okay, cool, like, if that's how you feel, if that's what you want, then it's fine. That night, when I got to the club, I got drunk. Okay, let me not say this right here on YouTube, but I got drunk and I did some illegal things. Because I was trying to not feel. I was just trying not to feel anything. I believe in giving love a try over and over as many times as you can until you get to your Prince Charming, and kiss as many frogs as you find along the way until you get to your prince. But it gets sickening kissing those frogs, being with those frogs, and just giving your time and energy to those frogs. It's tiring. Like, God, I am tired already. Like, I am tired. These weapons that are being formed against me are prospering, Lord, and I am tired. So my question is, how do I move from this red flag of trying to hold on to love and loving so passionately and so powerfully, to just letting go and letting God, you know, to just letting things mellow out and just let things happen naturally. I want that. I want to go with the flow. I don't want to control anything from now on. I don't want to be with anyone and feel like I'm putting a lot of work to make the relationship or situationship work. I just want to be at a point where things just flow. There really isn't any growth or change unless I make that change. Nothing changes unless something changes. That's it for today's video, guys. 2022 has been a very fulfilling year. Like, I've seen God showing off on me, and I can't express enough how grateful I am to God for you guys. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. I am so grateful for how far I've came this year, personally, and in my career and in my YouTube channel as well. I'm just so fucking grateful. I'm so sorry for cussing. I am so grateful that I'm at a point where I'm even aware of the things that I was doing that were not serving me, and now that I'm letting go of them, trying to pick up new habits, new mentalities, and new way of doing things. I'm just so grateful that I'm at this point in my life, because imagine if I was not where I am right now and I was still doing those things that were not serving me, still giving off my energy to people that were not reciprocating the same love or energy towards me. Keep pouring into cups that will never ever pour back into mine. And I'm just so grateful that I've made that realization, and I am aware right now. I am in full awareness of myself, of my surroundings, of who I am and what I want in my life and what I want to attract into my life. And I'm just so grateful. I'm grateful. So I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll just say thank you for watching this video. Please go down below, hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell so YouTube notifies you every time I post a video. I promise you guys a vlog. Yes, guys, I've been in the works. Okay, the past few months I've been, hey, one.